Hi, this is Dave Csanda with this week's Buzz Bite Report at anglingbuzz.com with an overview from the Midwestern states. And right now we're fishing during the dog days of August, which makes it sound like it can be really tough. Well, sometimes it can be. It's also really prime time for several other of the species that are out there. And according to some of the reports we've seen in the field, we got a couple of real good opportunities for you. One thing, it's really prime time for salmon fishing, and we're very glad to have Nick Nault from Salmon Depot Charters in Sturgeon Bay joining the group of Buzz Bite reporters, and he'll be covering the Door County area, and he's got a really good report on you for the activity on Lake Michigan salmon fishing this week, so that's real good. Brad Durek continues to come in with really good reports for channel catfish fishing up on the upper Red River along the North Dakota and Minnesota border. And really prime time for catching those real big cats up there. So this is actually the best time of the year. So cats during the dog days, that's something that we want to keep in mind. During the really warm weather months like this, we usually tell people don't be afraid to fish fast and use speed and vibration as a trigger. And that can work for basically any kind of species. However, you also still have to be a little bit careful, and you have to give the fish what you want. And just as an example, I was up at Lake Chebandewan, Ontario last week with James Lindner and our cameraman Bob Bacala, and we had done some speed trolling with crankbaits for walleyes, and it did not pan out as much as we had wanted using the faster triggering presentations. They had some really weird weather up there, from 90-degree weather down to wind and rain for a few days, and it was kind of unstable. And so we found that once we slowed down a little bit with our bottom bowser, spinner, and crawler presentations to like 0.8 to 1.2 miles per hour, we got some really, really nice walleyes and got a great TV show out of it, which you can see next springtime. So you always got to be observant as far as what the fish are doing. Another thing I'd like to say is that as predicted, here in Minnesota, the walleye harvest was reached on Lake Mille Lacs, and so the walleye season will now be officially closed to harvest for the rest of the year. Remember that there's still a lot of good fish to be caught out there, smallmouth, northern pike, and those really big muskies. So all in all, we've got great fishing in the weeks ahead, and here at anglingbuzz.com, check in on your state-by-state guides, see what the local Buzz Bite reporters have to say, and they will help you catch more and bigger fish in the weeks ahead.